Game plan live, and I don't know who the hell we taking tonight. I got no clue.
No clue, though?
No, you got no clue. You think you got a clue.
You're right.
Don't nobody got no clue. We have no clue. This is the most no clue draft ever. I mean, they keep throwing out names. Somebody's son like crazy, but who knows if he's going to be there at 21? You got no clue.
21, right. Right. No, I agree with you, though. This is one of them years, man. It definitely depends on who, if there's a run on quarterbacks early, if there was a run on defensive tackles early. So you never know who's going to fall to us, though. I mean, I'm seeing your boy from Michigan falling, to us. I got some people, he's going top 15. You know what I'm saying? Both of them.
Well, I really don't think he's going to make it past the Bengals.
Me either, though. But you know what I mean? Like you're saying, there's so much speculation this year. But real quick, though, hot off the press, George Pickens unfollowed the Steelers today.
This is stupid shit in the world. I don't even know how that makes news. Like, what's the point? Who cares? That's the fourth time or fifth time he done it. Like, who cares, man? Like, he's a kid, and then he just wants. He'd rather push himself out of here. That's all it does. More than because there's been speculation about him getting drafted, and maybe they taking calls.
Traded.
I mean, traded. I'm sorry. Yeah, wrong word.
No, I know what you meant though. But you think the rumors of him being traded or the Steelers shopping George around prompted him to unfollow us?
Yeah, exactly what happened and what happened. But who cares?
I know. I'm with you. But now,
well, I'm just saying.
If you remember, though. But all year we always talked about how that immaturity with George and he needs to grow up. You know what I mean? And how it's kind of a distraction. I can't say to his play because he is a great player. Maybe it does, prevent him from being greater than what he is. But
it's just corny.
You think the immaturity is just still there?
Hell yeah, it's there. What was the point of unfollowing him?
After 3 years in the league?
Yeah, it's the hell yeah, it's there. What was the point of unfollowing the Steelers? What's the point? You're still on the roster. You're not traded. And this is a business. Okay, right. You hear your name is out there. Right. And you have led to this. This is all of you doing. This is nobody else's doing. He can't blame anybody else but himself about anything.
And now with us getting DK, we know we got him at least for another year. Do you seriously think about trading him and trying to get in that second round tomorrow or tomorrow, though?
I don't know. I mean, because what are you going to do? You want to get another receiver? Because it's a receiver deep. I say keep him and let him see if we could roll around and get something with Cam. Unless you want to get up there and shoot one of these quarterbacks.
We get nothing for him next year, though. We get nothing for him next year, though. You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, I mean, you can trade him during the season. Like, there's any time you can always trade him. Like, it ain't like you got to be in a rush right now. Today.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot.
Draft pick, I mean, they still got 6-7 picks.
I forgot, though. Welcome to YB Game Plan. Thanks for joining us. Our big boy Twiz, he on the road, so he should be touching down. He should check in at some point in a little bit, but if not, me and Doe, we're going to take care of it, though. But, hey, Doe Bus, KY, we're going to hold it down for you, Big Twiz. That's all. But, all right, Doe, I'm sorry. Back to regularly scheduled program.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
First round, do you go quarterback, though? You were saying something about quarterback. Do you go quarterback this year or do you wait till next year?
I got my reserves on Shador. I got a whole lot of reserves for me. For me.
Like what, though?
He's regular.
He's regular.
Yeah. he's regular. Like, but that doesn't mean anything though. Like you can become outstanding. Drew Brees was regular. Joe Montana was regular.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he was outstanding. It can happen. I'm not doubting it. If he's there, I'll take him. If the people that I want isn't there, I would take him. But I got my reserves on him. He's completely accurate. Don't get me wrong. But, this is a whole nother level. And he's never been coached outside of his father. Ever.
Well, hey, Shador, as you see, we got him up, though. Shador Sanders is the second-ranked quarterback in this year's draft. Just some of the things they're saying, physically and mentally tough. He is, because he took 80 sacks or whatever he took, in his career. I mean, his offensive line was trash, but he was accurate. The kid is not as big as you think. I mean, they got him here listed as 6'2". He's like 6'1.5". I think he measured at the on his pro day, though, 212. The thing that concerns me about him, he does the old Kenny Pickett out the back door type of
pirouette.
Yeah, just to that's a concern to me. You know what I mean? When instead of stepping up, and if they're all saying he's a great pocket passer, but to be a great pocket passer, you got to be able to step up, though. You know what I mean? So that's some of my reserve. And then he got his mama speed, man. He got his mama speed.
Nah. None of his kids, none of Deion's kids had his legs. You see his other son is coming out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He get it from his mama. Yeah,
but
I'm saying
Shallow is 25, and he'd have run up for the 4.5 at the thing. I mean, that didn't come. That didn't come with it. But
they got it from their mama.
They got their speed
from their mama, though.
I'm not really worried about that because really the majority of quarterbacks can't run in the NFL. If we think about it, there's not a whole lot of great running quarterbacks in the NFL, and he can step up, and he will see. His IQ is high. That's what I will think. He's very accurate, and the IQ is high. And he can make plays. I want him to shut some of these Pittsburgh reporters up and some of these people on the fan, on the radio. If we do draft him, I think he would get down with the right coaching and the right set that's for him. If you try to start RPOing him and trying to do things that he can't do, then you're going to lose him and we're going to lose out with him. But if you form an offense that's good for him, that's high volume with quick sets and timing routes, I think he can do really well.
Okay. Well, just looking at some of our needs, though, and no particular order, okay, that this is listed at all. But we need corners, okay? Yeah. We need a QB, that's for sure. I mean, you can't go into the season with Mason Rudolph and waiting on Aaron Rodgers, okay? Then we got wide receiver, then running back, and then they have it listed as offensive tackle. I'm just going to say lineman, period. I wouldn't care if we got another guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. That's why I have down the guard because
okay.
So was it Salavea? What's his name? Our left guard is kind of getting along in the tooth.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to be able to be replaced in the next couple of years, or if not next year. I mean, honestly, we're really young up front.
Salamalu?
Yeah, Salamalu. Okay.
Okay.
Salavea.
Okay. No, Savea is the one you were talking about.
I know, but
right.
That's the replacement. I was trying to say about Salamalu, who's there now.
Okay. Yeah, you like the boy Salavea out, or Saviana or whatever it is, the guard out of Arizona. You do like him though. So I see what you mean. No, I know. Well, I can see how you can confuse them two names. Though, just real quick before we get into this. Now we know this year we have the 21st pick in the draft. Do we move up or move back up out of that pick? What's your thoughts on that?
See, that's what I mean. That's why I meant saying at the beginning of the show with just bullshitting, but I got no clue what they're doing or not. Nobody has no clue. It's all over. The smoke has been all over the place. Will they go back? Will they draft back? Will they give that up? Will they come up? Will they do that? Who would they want? Do they need a quarterback? Shadell Sanders been a hot topic for the last week. Is he going to the Steelers? He said Mike Tomlin reminded him of his dad and all this other shit. You got no clue about what the Steelers is doing. I mean, it's like you're sitting on your hands, man.
Hey,
Hey,
in the chat. Put in the chat. Put in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't see nobody in the chat yet. Put in the chat. Can y'all hear us? I know y'all can hear us, but hey, put us in the chat. Who do we take first round, y'all? A lot of people's all over the place. Quarterback, defensive tackle. I say, depending on if there's the one guy there, we take neither one of those positions, though. But we're going to get into that. Doe Bus. We're going to go over our first 3 rounds tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we want to make sure that you guys know that we do this all year round, okay? We do this, all right? And we know the needs. We watch college football. Don't get it twisted either. We watch college football. And These are just our opinion, y'all. Like Doe said, nobody knows. The people down south side don't know. You know what I mean? You just never know.
Nobody knows, man. Only people in our boardroom know. And when they ready to put their draft slip in.
Hey, Doe, me personally, before we can get started with our first round picks, Doe, I say we trade back, Doe. I say we trade back and try to get something for the second round.
Just why though? Because you still got 6 picks here. You still have 6 picks here. You don't want to waste the first round money with anybody? Nobody's worth first round?
No.
I'm sorry.
I think the dude I'm thinking about, he may be available in the second round. You know what I mean? If we don't go get the boy Harmon or the boy Grant, let me shut up. Let's get to our first round picks because I'm already saying some of our picks, though. I don't want to give them away. We do got some comments in the chat.
All right.
Del Rico. What's up, Del Rico? Thanks for joining us, dog. Doe, that's your boy. Read that for me.
Yeah, he said move back into the second round. I don't know about that, Rick. We need somebody in the first, man. We need defensive help up front, but we'll get direct to that right now. I might as well just say I'm one. First round.
He says grab a D tackle, and Eric Williams says grab a nose guard. Doe, let's give them our picks, all right? First round, Doe. Who you got, Doe?
Well, Mike Thomas is talking out the side of his head saying, the NT is a dead animal, just like the fullback. I think that's kind of crappish. Maybe
we run a 3-4. What are you talking about?
Exactly. That's why I think it's kind of crappish. I think he's just throwing that out there. Because at the same time, he likes you. If you have noticed, they don't really put a whole lot of nose guard over the center anymore. They're kind of swiveling.
Right. Yeah, they shading.
The guy that I want first round has that ability. Quick twitch, 330 dude, and they run you down. His name is Kenneth Grant. He's Go Blue.
Kenneth Grant.
Straight out of Michigan, baby.
We got Kenneth Grant right here, Doe. We're going to put his stats up, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Kenneth Grant is another D tackle out of Michigan. Now, the first one that's going to go is the boy Graham. He's definitely going to be in the top 5, though. But I do Michigan, like this.
Out of Go Blue.
Yeah. 2 Go Blue.
Dogs.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just saying what it is.
There you go, y'all. When I bring it up during the season, he gets mad. But he's good. If any of y'all don't know, Doe Bus is a huge Michigan Wolverine fan. And yes, he has been to the stadium, so don't go with all that shade. Yes, he has been up there. He's a big Go Blue fan.
Goddamn man.
Yeah, man, you ain't supposed to say that. You ain't supposed to say that, though.
You're not gonna be lying on me, nigga.
But 6'4", 331, coming out of Michigan. Kid, hands, strong hands, though. Just a little bit, I'm gonna play. Well, if it will play, if the video playing, I don't know if I can't see the other screen.
It tried to. I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. You go ahead and read it off.
Okay. Grant, a disruptive run defender. Okay. Let me turn this off.
You hear the commercial. Yeah, you hear the commercial.
Run defender, quick first step, and active hands. He slips blocks. He runs well for his size and makes plays in pursuit. His arms are very long and stacks blockers. Graham can anchor so you're saying he can play a nose then almost?
No. He's 330.
Okay.
See, that's where you right there though. The most important thing, other than being strong and really having great technique, your first step. That's what he has. Quick first step. If you can get around somebody, have them not be able to get their hands on you firmly or quicker their feet, you got him every time. He's going to be a disruptor. He's kind of what we need, brother.
Hey, Doe, but he had 12 passes defensed as a defensive lineman.
Oh, yeah, he puts his hands up. He puts his hands up. He's head smart. He's very, very head smart.
Okay. Well, he's coming out as a junior, Doe, which is nothing new. But he really didn't do anything at the nothing at the combine. He did only lift. My only concern with him, he only did 225 for 22 times, though.
Yeah, well, lifting weights is different, though. But it could be. You would like to see 40 out of somebody that big, but
Well, 30. I say 30.
Maybe his arms got tired, man. I listen. I never been a bench monster either. And I was quick as lightning on that line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Right. But I do like him though. First round pick. I see nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I think if they did go first round, I think to me they would go Harmon. That's just me. I think they would grab that boy out of Oregon. Did he start at O State though, Harmon?
No,
he didn't start at O.
That was the whole point of leaving. That was the whole point of leaving.
No, I'm saying did he start school at O State though? I
think so. I'm not all the way.
And then transferred to Oregon.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking he transferred to Oregon because wherever he was at, he didn't start.
Right.
He might have, but he's like a 1-year wonder dude.
Yeah,
but he's getting looked at high though. I mean, he got the nice body for him to it, and he's quick. Don't get me wrong.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to again. Nobody know what we're going to do. I'm just trying to speculate. If we did take D lineman, they all over the boy Harmon. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's really kind of rough for either one of them to make it to 21. I really think the Bengals is going to grip Grant up if he did because they're desperate too in the interior.
Okay. I think we should grab. He's a safety out of South Carolina, though, and this is why I say we can probably move back either out of the first round or down in the first round. But Nick Emamwari, he's going to be that next dude, though, at safety. And one thing I can say is we do have both safeties. I like both our safeties, though, and we talked about that. We probably had one of the best free agent pickups the Steelers have had at safety in a long time with what's his name? You know, I'm talking about 26. Put that in the chat, y'all. I'm drawing a blank right now. But Nick Emamwari, though, out of South Carolina. He's 6'3", 220, 40-inch vertical. He ran a 4.38 40. Let me share this with you, Doe, real quick.
Yeah, I've seen the man play. I know he is. Go ahead.
I know, but I mean it's for the people too.
I know. It's for your excitement because you're a DB. You're a DB, and you want a DB, and we don't need.
Doe, he's special, but he's special. And I'm gonna tell you what: if we don't take him, you know who was going to take him, and they're already talking about it. The Baltimore Ravens. And if they're got your man,
no safety.
Okay, you watch. Y'all, this is all on wax. This is all on wax. Y'all watch this. If we don't take Nick Emamwari, he doesn't go before the Baltimore Ravens. They're gonna have They're gonna have Hamilton and Emamwari back there, and it's over.
They already got two safeties.
He got that boy. That boy got 6. He had 6 picks with 2 pick sixes. Again, 40-inch vertical, 4.38. Everyone listen, that was a 4.4. That was a 4.38. Breaks on the ball well. He blows up screens. He'll come down and take your head off. You just can't replace a dude like this. And when I look at him, he's just an athlete, though. He's an athlete.
Guess what radar he's also on? He's also on Cincinnati's radar.
Yes, he is. Yeah, so when you said about Grant, I was going to say that he is on the radar too.
Yeah,
so we may have to see him. Yeah, we may have to see him twice a year, ladies and gentlemen. So,
I really don't see the Pittsburgh leaving where we're at 21. The desperate isn't there to leave anywhere, even though a quarterback it could be, but no quarterback is worth jumping up,
right?
Unless it was for Cam, and he's going number 1. You know, so it is what it is.
Now, I got up here, and I'm just speculating again. The Steelers, I think if they stay at 21, they're going to take Jalen Milroe, quarterback out of Alabama, though. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about Milroe being taken at 21?
Mike, you converted a running back.
What, though?
You heard me.
Hey, hold up. Hold on. Just with y'all. Y'all,
you heard me loud and clearly.
Loud and clear, though.
He might get converted to running back. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. His hands are smaller than Kenny's.
No,
And
they
that's
grew an
on
inch.
wax.
No, they grew an inch.
Oh my God.
No, I'm saying, no. Don't kill the messenger. They
Oh
said
my God.
you think I'm his hands grew an inch from the combine, dog.
Okay, all right. Well,
Hey,
cool.
drop that in the comments. If anybody else heard that,
Cool,
y'all drop
man.
that hey.
Put the measuring stick on his hands for an inch.
Yeah, but I do know he did have Kenny Pickett hands. I don't like that, but
he can take off, and he has a really, really good arm. But seeing and processing him, you got to be a quarterback. And that's what you was trying to say to me with Jalen Hurts. What'd you say? Go ahead. What'd you say about Jalen Hurts? Go ahead. Tell the people.
Okay. Well, my thing is, I mean, I don't like the pick. Hold on. Let me preface this by saying, though, I don't like that pick. I don't like him, period, whether it's even third round, which I know he's not going to fall to, because if y'all don't know, ladies and gentlemen, we gave up our second for DK Metcalf. But I don't like him at all in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform. But are we doubting him almost the same way that the NFL, or I can't even say the NFL because he was doubted at Alabama, that we doubted Jalen Hurts and his throwing ability and his command of an offense? Are we doubting him to the point where we can develop him like Jalen Hurts developed in Philly and become one of the top quarterbacks in the league?
Keyword: Alabama, not Oklahoma. Was balling out of his head in Oklahoma. He almost was a Heisman candidate in Oklahoma.
He got benched for Tua.
That's in Alabama. He went to Oklahoma for 2 more years. Remember, Pimp? And got down. He progressed immensely. That's why he almost won the Super Bowl MVP the first time.
Okay.
He got 2 great Super Bowl performances under his belt.
What's up, RJ?
2. And
thanks for joining us from Texas. Texas,
and he throws good balls.
But no,
he get busy. I don't know. I don't see Jalen Monroe getting busy. No time soon. No. No. We're gonna go through the RPO game a long time with Lamar. Shit. Well, they'll pick him in the third. If he's there in the third round, pick 83, they're gonna take him. Okay. And then running back and all that'll be out the window. They'll take him.
Okay,
because he's too much.
I don't see him being there in the third round though. What's up, brother man? Too salam, my man. Yep. Hey, they on though. They on though. Besides number 21, how many other picks the Steelers got? Now the Steelers
they got 6 altogether.
6 altogether.
I'll tell you exactly what they are here, Rob.
Yep.
First round 21, third round pick 83.
Yep.
Fourth round is pick 123. Now that's not necessarily what it is in the round,
right?
But that's what the pick number is,
right?
Fourth round 123, fifth round 156, sixth round 185, seventh round 229. Right. So they got 6 picks, and they got 10. 10
they
picks
could move up or
year.
down in any of those, though. Like as me and Doe are saying, we can move up or down. We can move out of a round. We could. I mean, it gets crazy. Hey, we might trade George Pickens and pick up a motherfucking round. You never know with this.
Well, that'll be as we throwing in compensatory for next year, which I think they're gonna hold on with tight grip because the draft is here. Get ready next year. So they're gonna hold on to some of those compensatory unless they let 1 or 2 go and try to see somebody that they want and get back into that second round.
Well, we got 4 compensatory picks, remember, Doe, for next year already. Yeah. We already have 4. You know what I mean? So I can see what you mean by that. Stack them up, make a big splash next year because regardless of where we finish, and we always say we're getting tired of just barely making the playoffs, we can probably still come in and be at the 21st position next year and trade some of those picks and trade up enough to get, I guess, who we need at that time. I still don't know. Though you're not too convinced on Arch Manning, huh?
Well, he played 2 to 3 games. He hasn't played 5 games.
Okay, right.
Gotta see him play. And then there's no guarantee he leaves next year. He'll have another year eligibility. Like everybody's just throwing this shit on this rich ass kid. The kid is rich as shit. The grandfather rich, daddy rich, and both his uncles are super rich.
Right. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, it was
rich.
Deshaun Elliott. That's who I was thinking of, though. Deshaun Elliott. But still, I mean, yeah, you're right. Because he's getting like $5 million a year, huh? Right now in college.
Close to 4. But who cares? It's already rich.
Right.
You're not
It's a
playing.
whole bunch of money.
His
right.
granddaddy's rich.
Right. Now we get into these comments. Now me and Doe gonna give y'all our 3rd and 4th round picks too, just so we can preempt for the next podcast. We will be on
one
Saturday.
tiny thing. If Ekabuke's there from Ohio State at 21, they might surprise everybody.
He's not gonna be there though.
I don't think he is either. But if it's a surprise, I'm talking about a surprise.
Okay. Read that. That's brother man too. To you. Doe.
Oh yeah. I hope Rodgers doesn't sign, but with 1-year deal, might consider it. I'm just over Rodgers right now since he kept us waiting so long. That's just who he is. It's ridiculous. He talking about on Pat McAfee played for $10 million. I never wanted an enigma in the first goddamn place.
Right.
But it is what it is, man. Who cares? But I'm with you though. It just it's just all bullshit when it comes down to him. He might sign tonight just to blow up the draft because he's a ridiculous human being. But I mean, hey man, the Steelers put us in such a bad predicament. It's just he's our last option.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm ready to go Mega Mason anyways.
We blew that. Milroe, Sanders, definitely Sanders, if both of them are available. We went over how many picks. We got 6 picks in 7 rounds. We just don't have one in round 2 because we traded for DK Metcalf and we gave that 2nd round pick up. Now, Rattel, you saying Rattel 10? You saying Henderson 1st round? I don't know. Now, if we trade out of the 1st round, okay, I can see that 2nd round, but
Henderson liable not to be there, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 32 teams.
There's
30. Yeah, I'm 21. There's 32 teams, man. People need running back. You just seen what running backs can do. I don't know why every time you get outvalued. You see the Lions running back. You see the Eagles running back. Running backs is getting down, Pimp.
You see what Rattel's saying. Hey, Rattel, where you from? Drop that in there. But, hey, I'm with you, Rattel. You got to take a special safety like Emanwari. That's the next Derwin James. He's faster. He's stronger. He jumps higher, has more picks, and he's to the house. When he catches that ball, he's to the house. Hey.
But when is he going to ever play? When is he playing? Not this year.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would.
He'll get in. But 1st round, he need to be getting in, and he won't be because Minka's still there. And they're playing 3 safeties, Pimp.
But he plays strong.
They're not playing 3 safeties, and Deshaun's not coming off the field.
He can play the slot receiver. He's known for defending slot receivers.
He's a safety. I'm putting him on the left slot. Still a safety, though. But go ahead.
Hey,
it's the NFL.
Del Rico, Walter Nolan. I like Walter Nolan. There's something that just came out about Walter Nolan. When did this happen? Something happened this week, but everything always come out a week before the draft. I don't know what that was. It was some negative press. I'm not sure what that was.
You might as well just say these names of everybody, that everybody won't pick because, we don't really have the time to drop it. Plus, this is only the 1st round here. So go ahead.
Right, I know.
Let's say your 3rd round, Pimp.
My third round, though. Now, following up after we take the safety in the 1st round, Emanwari, I say we go ahead and take the boy Tyler Shock, quarterback out of Louisville. Now, he's an older kid, though.
Yeah.
There you go.
26 by the time the season started. Get Chris Winky, get out of there.
He's an older kid. I just like his size, though. Well, his height more than anything. I like his height more than anything. I don't care about speed, but he does have quicker feet than Shador. A little more pocket presence, a little more awareness to get outside the pocket. 6'5", 225. He did start at Texas Tech, and but again, he's one of them COVID kids. That's why. That's all I can say. I don't know how you plan until 25, 26, but unless you were there during COVID, though, you know what I'm saying. But I like him. Strong arm, He likes to pass over the middle, which we don't do. Maybe we don't even allow to call that. I don't know. They got mad.
I guess a third round is a shot at him. Third
round though. I mean, it's third round.
It's a shot, man. But
but to me though, let's be real. The first 4 quarterbacks, you got Cam Ward, who I do like as the best quarterback coming out. Okay, I do like Cam the best. But then you got Shador, which is number 2. And again, like I said, I love Shador as far as a person. Love Dion. Love what they did for college football, Colorado, Jackson State, everything. I just don't think he's the guy to be here. Not with our offensive line either. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing. Jackson Dart out of Ole Miss. Yeah. Jackson Dart out of Ole Miss. Yeah, and then they got Tyler Sharp. So, you know what I mean? Third round, though, that's not a reach. Do you think?
Yeah, it'd be okay, I guess, with him. But I like.
All right, what's your second round pick?
I like Quinshawn Judkins at the third round.
Okay.
Yeah, explosive running back, strong running back, Pittsburgh style running back. But he can take it to the house. Out of Oak State, he can take it to the house, unlike Najee.
Hey, Doe, just ask me one thing. I'm going to get off subject for 1 second. That hurts you to say that, doesn't it?
No. About Najee?
No. The suggest we take an Oak State boy.
No, I don't care nothing about that. I don't have the fandom problems that you do. Okay? I don't care nothing about it. My favorite player on the team is from Oak State, Bill. 97.
Yeah, you're right. Cam. Yeah,
what
Cam.
Talking about it?
Yeah, you're right. But Judkins, 6 foot, 221 out of Oak State, Doe. Now, between him and Henderson, I liked him better anyway. But it depends on what kind of style you want to run. You know what I'm saying? What do you like about him, Doe? What makes him special to you?
The size with the 4.48, and he's coming downhill.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yep.
After a while, you're not going to want to tackle that. And then he got some wiggle there. And he can catch you a little bit.
But, I mean, we had that with Najee. We had that with Najee, though.
Najee wasn't getting around nobody. Najee didn't run no 4.48.
No, he did not run a 4.48.
4.6, almost a 4.7, Bill.
I'll give you that.
He not doing that. He not no house, wasn't no house abilities. I told people that when we drafted him. He's not no house call guy.
Okay.
This guy tell you we gotta have a house call other than Warren. If Warren can take the duration of hits, hits, I'm trying to say, it would be him, but he can't.
Okay.
We're gonna have to have somebody that's bruising. We got to get up there and get early and get somebody. Can't be just sitting there. So next round, baby. Who you got?
All right. Hold on real quick though. I think the Steelers will take the boy Gittins out of Kansas State.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got to be third round.
Yeah, I think they'll take the boy Gittins out of and again.
That's the what's Gittins around?
You want to see Gittins? Hold up.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right. Yep, I'll put him up though. Yep. DJ Gittins out of Kansas State. Where he at? He's right here. Let me share the screen though. 6 foot, 212 out of Kansas State. He runs a 4.43, 39.5-inch vertical. Almost the same, pretty much the same as your boy.
He's a running back. Okay.
Yeah. Another running back. I think, and again, we don't know who the hell.
I've seen him play. Then I've already seen his number. They just got this combat thing up here. I've definitely seen him play. Then I know he is now. DJ Gittins.
Okay. I think the Steelers again. That round 3 will go ahead and take DJ Gittins out of Kansas State. Round 4, which will be our third pick, ladies and gentlemen. This will be Saturday draft. If y'all don't know, this third and fourth round of both. I'm sorry, no, just fourth, fourth through seventh.
Yeah, Friday,
second and third will be right, Friday. Right. So that fourth round
for me.
Yeah, go ahead, Doe.
Torrey Horton.
I'm pulling him up.
Colorado State. Quick, big guy. He was hurt this year. But the year before that game, that all-night game against Prime and them, he went off.
Yes, he did.
He went off. Quick dude.
That's where I remember him from.
Nice ass dude, man. And he wants some smoke. As a receiver in the Steelers, you gotta want some smoke. You want to, gotta want to block somebody and play. So I mean, I think he's like perfect for 6'3", 196.
6'3", 196, and he does run a 4.4. Let me see. I thought 4.41.
And then at some point, but not now, George is going to become expendable. I don't know if it's now or later, but George is going to make himself expendable like he's already been doing. And they're not giving two wide receivers $30 million. Not happening right now. G.
They're not, though?
No. This ain't Cincinnati.
So they'll go ahead and do that. They'll pay one, which is DK Metcalf. If y'all don't know who Doe's talking about, got the $30 million. They're not going to pay another.
Unless George would have 15 touchdowns of 1,700 yards and 95 plus catches, then we got to think about it.
We know that's not opportunities. Right, that's what I'm saying. And the Arthur Smith, hey, ladies and gentlemen, and if y'all didn't watch the offseason show, go back and watch that. It don't matter who we draft tonight. We still got Arthur Smith and Kelvin Austin. So good luck.
And Coach T. Coach T in there.
I do that too hard. I told you I ain't going hard on him no more. I'm going hard on the Roonies. If I talk about anybody, it's going to be the Roonies.
It's Coach T too. He wants a conservative offense. Coach T.
Yeah, no. I will give you that though, because it's definitely apparent in the OCs that he keeps around. It's definitely that, and it's also an alpha male thing, I think. But
yeah, and that's ridiculous.
I'm not there. I can't say that's what it is though, but we can assume at this point he's been here long enough. You know what I mean? My fourth round pick though, I like the boy Caleb Johnson, running back out of Iowa, another Big Ten boy. So I think I'm almost like you though, just our type of running back.
He's special.
He's special though.
He's special. I don't even know. He really should be like high second round. I don't really think he makes it out of the high second round. To be honest, I mean, he's lefty, kind of like Judkins. That's like an advantage sometimes when you that, and you're playing running back because you got the strong, stiff arm, stiff arm.
Yep.
So we'll see.
Yeah, but I like Caleb coming out of Iowa. Again, I do like sometimes the running backs that have played in cold weather, though. You know what I mean? Because he can break tackles, nice size. The only thing that does concern me about him, he's not as fast as I would like, though. I think he's only like a 4.5. So that's the only thing concerning to me. But hey, most running backs run about a 4.5 to be anything.
Yeah.
Be honest,
big boy. Like he's 6'1", 225.
Yeah.
Coming down here. That's he can take off. He can get on up out of there.
Yeah, but he's only a 4.54. I'm gonna look at that right now, though. Yeah,
he's only quick with equipment on.
No, he's a 4.57, though. That's close.
That's almost 4.6.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You got all these goddamn running backs. You draft. God damn.
No, I had the safety, the quarterback, and now a running back.
You picked two running backs. You just had a running back. You remember that? The Kansas State boy, DJ Gideons.
No, that's who the Steelers. That's why I said the Steelers would pick.
Oh, you doing Steelers would pick?
Yeah, see, and I left this one blank because we ain't got to them yet. Yeah, I'm basically saying because I'm looking at who they're bringing in, though, like who they went to visit, because the Steelers are very old school, and if they like you, they're going to wine you and dine you, and they usually do draft them guys. So that's all. DJ Giddens was one of the running backs that visited. That's all. You know what I mean? That's all.
They have 30 people visit every goddamn year.
I know
30 people though. So yeah.
No, I didn't say that, but I'm saying from that list they usually do, though.
Yeah,
from the guys they bring in. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, them was the 4 or the 3 rounds we gave y'all for the night. But let's get to some of these comments, though. What's up, Anth? We need to upgrade in the trenches. Big man from Michigan is the first round. That's Doe's pick, Anth.
Yeah, Kenneth Grant. We talked about it, man. If we really could do it, we get If we could bring him here to do the damn thing, it'd be special, brother.
And you like him better than Harmon, though? You like him better than Harmon out of Oregon, though?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I've seen Grant get down. I mean, I don't even have to watch no highlights. I remember my goddamn hit. He's special. He's special. He would be as high as Graham if his Graham wasn't here. But Graham was even more special.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I think you got a QB.
Good.
I think you got a chance to be a better pro than Graham is.
Okay. Wow. I don't understand that, though. Wow.
What you mean understand that? Because he's big as hell with real twitch. Graham is kind of like, he's nice size, but he's more on the slender D tackle size. He's not the biggest, hugest guy, but he's strong. He's the massive old Cornhusker type white boy strong.
Okay.
Wrestling, real tight wrestling ability.
So you think Grant, you think Grant, and I'm saying I want to make sure that people hear you right. Grant with the T, y'all, will be a better pro than Graham with an M.
I think he has a chance to be.
Okay.
Not saying, yeah, Graham he's good. Don't get me wrong. He's about to get probably top 6-7 picks. Don't get me wrong.
Top 5, though. They talking top 5 for him.
Don't get me wrong, because he can play. And he's fundamentally sound.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah. Brother Man 2 says if we draft a QB in the first round, then why pick another? I don't know where you're getting that from. Drop that in there. I think we only Doe didn't pick a quarterback, and I only picked one in the third round, Tyler Sharp. But are you saying if we take one in the first round this year, we don't go get another one next year?
No, they wouldn't do that anyways.
Yeah.
First round is 2 to 3. First round is 2 to 3 year investment. You know,
right?
Unless you get a little dump off, punk ass quarterback or whatever, that doesn't matter. Because Skylar Thompson, they'll sign somebody like re-signing Skylar Thompson for third string or something like that. No, not happening.
Isn't DJ Giddens a little too small? No, DJ Giddens isn't really small. What was he? I think he's 6'1", 224.
Yeah. Well, that was
like
that.
Yeah,
he's like 6 foot or something. He was 6 foot though. Nah, he's not too small. Nah, that's 5'8". You said
6 foot 212. 6 foot 212.
Yeah,
no,
that's perfect.
I watched it, but he runs a 4.3. You know what I mean, brother man?
He runs a 4.43.
4.43. Yeah. Isn't Torrey Horton injury prone? But no excuses, I guess. Yeah, brother man. You know what? Torrey Horton.
He got hurt this year.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was like. I don't know if he's.
So was George hurt. Though. But so was George. George was hurt. We still pick George. George ripped his whole ACL up. He came back and played at the end in the playoffs for Georgia. National championship game.
He did hurt his knee. Torrey Horton did hurt his knee this year, but I don't know if he's injury prone. You should say. You know, I don't know what his stats were like years before that.
They was real good. He did 2,200 some yards in 2 seasons.
Yes, he did. Yeah. He had 2267. Yeah. He caught 167 passes though with 16
2
touchdowns.
Years.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah. And even getting hurt this year. You're right, though. It would have been more if he wouldn't have got hurt.
Yeah, buddy.
Del Rico, 3rd round running back, 4th round QB. Now you're talking about the Will Howards and the who's the boy from Syracuse, though.
That's what I got. I got him in the 5th round, though. I got Kyle McCord over the 5th round.
Yeah. Now you're talking that, Del Rico, and I'm fine with that because I ain't gonna lie, I like Howard more than most people that analyze football. I mean, I thought he was a pretty good quarterback for O State, but I mean,
his release is slow as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he big boy, though. He big boy. And got some feet. You know what I mean?
Feet. You see what we did to him? You see what we did to him in that damn game?
Oh, there you go.
I'm just saying. Okay. It's okay. I guess 4th round. But
I'm going to tear you up during the year, man, for bringing this Michigan stuff up, man. You don't never like me bringing it up.
I'm just saying. Like, nothing special about it. Fourth round, though, I guess, you take the shot. Maybe.
Right.
But, I mean, hey.
Read that one, though, please.
He heard on 93.7 The Fan, the Steelers actually don't believe there's a strong quarterback class in this year's draft. Nobody does.
I don't.
That's national. It's not a good quarterback draft. Cam Ward is your certified pro, and everybody else is wish upon a star.
Atlantic Star.
Who you are?
No,
I've been joking.
No, I agree with you, though, and that's why. I mean, to me, it's just so many different ways you can go that first round. I had a safety. That's why I said I wouldn't even take a quarterback, because the fall off from Shador to your man from Syracuse, I don't see that much of a fall off, though. I really don't. You know what I mean? So if there's not that much of a fall off, and you're going to go take Shador at number 9, but you can get I can't say comparable quarterback, but if you go get the boy from Syracuse, McCord, in the 4th round, I think they're about the same type quarterback, though.
McCord and who?
Shador.
Wow.
No, I'm saying the fall off. You took your headphones out, though. What I was saying was, after Cam, right?
Okay.
From Shador to Cal McCord and everybody in between there, I don't really think it's from Jackson Dart. You know what I mean? I don't think there's too much of a fall off, though, as far as quarterback this year. So, I'm just agreeing that I don't think it's a good class.
I think we can get to the 4 and the 7 on the Saturday show. 4 and the 7 rounds, who we gonna pick? Because I said,
I know we are.
We just let these people. Yeah, we just read these people. Yeah.
We're just answering the question.
Yeah. So it's not the Rick that. I mean, that's been nationally known, man. I mean, I guess if you've been watching, ESPN and everything else and NFL Network, it just is what it is. This is still 43. Yeah. He went off of it. DJ Giddens is a dog, bruh, especially for where you can get him in the draft. I mean, hey, if we can be special at running back, knowing that we want to run the ball and take pressure off of Mega Mason, that's probably going to be the quarterback, who your brother said is the second recondition of Rich Gannon coming. Which is hilarious.
Right.
But it can happen.
Right.
But,
Yeah, Marty, I am. Yes, Marty, I am. I'm just saying there's not that much of a fall off from Shador to McCord.
Wow. I mean, I'm going to let you rock and roll with that one.
It's not to me. You know what I mean? Well, Marty, what about Jackson Dart? Is there a fall off from Shador to Jackson Dart?
Jackson Dart don't read nothing more than one read, bruh. And what we going off of the combine and everything, because he competed and did everything you wanted him to do. And then Shador just did his pro day.
I'm going on tape. I'm going on tape.
Okay. Dart's tape is all right because he played in the SEC, I guess. We're going to see, though. I mean, we got nothing to see. September to kick off.
Right.
And we don't know if we're going to get Shador or not either. I'll be surprised.
Thanks, brother, man.
And I'll be proud of him. If he's there and he pick him up, I'll be proud the Steelers took the chance on him. They did something outside their comfort zone. They went and did this dude Shador. Right.
Thanks for joining us, brother, man. Hey, Marty, and we're going to do Marty, and we're getting up out of here. I'll take either one. Which one you talking about? Hurry up real quick, Marty. Type the only difference is style. You talking about Jackson Dart and Shador, or the ones we just talked about?
Or the running backs? Yeah, who you mentioning, brother?
Yeah, who you mentioning? But before I have to do that, hey, Doe Bus, we'll be back on here Saturday, 11 a.m.
Yeah.
11 a.m. Make sure you join us. We'll make sure you post that. We'll make sure we get that out. Please share, like, subscribe, and share to the YB Game Plan over there on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share. Send some stars, too, over there. Send some stars, and hopefully we get a sponsor this year or something.
Grab anybody's phone is close to you and go to YB Game Plan and just subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. It don't
Nothing.
cost
It's
them
free.
people nothing. And they might just like the Steeler talk that we got for them.
That's right.
Because it's
Marty
excellent
said,
Steeler talk.
It is. He says Jack Sanders and Dart. I agree with you, Mark. That's what I'm saying. To me, it's not that much of a fall off to take a quarterback first round, or do we get one third round, fourth round, like Doe was saying with McCord in the fourth round? I don't think it's that much of a difference.
You want Chris Winkie. You want Shaw Winkie.
Tyler Shock. Yeah, I do. I want him.
All right.
What don't you like about him, though? He's too old?
I mean, if you got to stay around that long, and you barely talked about now. There was nothing special about you.
Hey, Bo Nix was one of them guys, though.
Bo Nix is 22 years old, not that old. He just turned 23. Everybody pushed his age.
No, not Bo Nix. He went from.
He's 23 years
6
old.
years.
He's 23 years old. He's 23.
Bo Nix ain't 23.
Just about to be 24. Yes, he is. Your man played 5-6 years. Jalen Daniels, how old do you think he is? He'll be 24. Yeah, them dudes ain't old, man.
But I thought he did 6 or 7 years in the league.
He didn't do no 7 years.
He 24.
Just turned 24. Because he was 23 last year. Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, how did he get to play all them years, though?
The 6th year, COVID year. He played his extra COVID year. He played 6 years.
But I'm just saying, yeah.
Just like Jalen Daniels. Jalen Daniels
he must have started college young then. Yeah, he started college young.
Well, Jalen Daniels the same thing. He went to Arizona State a couple years and then bow.
Okay. Yeah. Now answer me this before we get up out of there. Are you with these guys transferring colleges like this? Okay, we're gonna start seeing more dudes that they're only gonna have tape from 2 and 3 different schools. Do you think that's almost a sign that they can command different offenses, adapt to different coaching? You think that's going to start coming into play and how they start analyzing some of these quarterbacks, though, or is it going to be the guy who stayed at one school will be the most sought after?
No, it's never going to be the one school sought after. It's not anymore. That transfer portal, unless they close that transfer portal down, it's in the thousands, brother. Okay. No, so everything is on the table. Everything is on the table. It's all about the athlete and what you do. The athlete is in control of his destiny now. Coaches and all that, that's all that. But all the shit that you do is on display. They paying the shit out you to be in college. I'm like, how you gonna get to me, it's like, how you gonna have to have the grades? Because if you failing and I'm paying you $4 million, you're playing. Failing or not.
Hey, Doe, and before we get up out of here, and I know we don't talk college a lot, but just to address what you just said, to me, Doe, the Power 5 is leaving the NCAA.
It's Power 4 now. They're trying to do it now. I mean, Oklahoma just went to SEC, so I mean, the playoff. I actually like the playoff now. Was it 12 teams they said?
Yep.
8 or 12. Yep. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. But other than that, I mean,
you know where I think it's grab. You know where I think it's going, though? Like, you know where I think this is going with the NIL and the transfer portal. All the teams now have GMs. You know what I mean? Now all the colleges got GMs now, though. Like, that's crazy to me.
They coming with because students got agents. What you talking about? You got to have a GM.
Right. But you know, when me and you was coming through, if you had an agent, that your amateur status was taken. Now it's almost like, to me, though, Power 5 or what you say Power 4, they're going to leave. They're going to be a club team associated with the college. The students, I can't even say students, the football players are going to have to pay their own tuition. You know what I mean? Won't be no more, you're just on full ride, but you know you're getting it from the collective or NIL. They're going to become club teams, and they're going to start getting that real TV money because they're going to break away from the NCAA, though. That's just my prediction. I just want to put that on back.
Real TV money.
I know, but it's really going to be straight to them. And they're not going to have to share with the field hockey team and the lacrosse team and that's all going to stop.
They don't share shit now.
Yeah, some of them do. Yes, they do.
Little bit, if you want, but little big programs know who to get the big money to, brother.
But anyway, hey, Big Twiz didn't join us, but we'll make sure Big Twiz is on for this next show. But before we get up out of here, Doe, you got any party shots?
I want to say happy birthday to Mom for Saturday, man. Marty Langford on here right now. Happy birthday, pimp. Big Taurus, dog.
Happy birthday, Big Daddy. Okay. Hey, and Saturday, 11 a.m., make sure y'all tune in. YB Game Plan, we're going to take y'all through the rest of these rounds. But like we had up already, you already know who we want to take that first round. Doe Bus had Kenneth Grant out of Michigan. I had Nick Emmanwari. I think they'll take Jalen Milroe. So watch that tonight, y'all. If y'all watch it and me and Doe hit that on the head, join us on Saturday. We'll give y'all some more, all right? But before we get up out of here, hey, for KY,
Doe Bus.
peace.
Yep.